pan size, unbelievable. The volume in this bus, astronomical. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Excuse the alternate set here behind me and faint echo. I am visiting my parents this week, so that is where I am. I am in my mom's office. So today's video is very exciting because I'm going to be testing some products from two Black-owned brands. And those brands are Mented Cosmetics, and I'm also going to be reviewing a product from the Lip Bar. These are two makeup companies that I have heard so much about, so many rave reviews. Jackie Aina talks about both of these brands quite often, and I think so highly of Jackie Aina. I love her so much. So I am assuming that they're gonna be great, but I definitely will be honest with you and let you know the truth. I'm very excited to be reviewing these because, as I said, these are two Black-owned brands, and if you haven't heard of the pull up or shut up movement, it was started by Sharon Shooter. She owns the brand Uoma Beauty. She's the CEO of Uoma Beauty, and this pull up or shut up movement she started basically was calling out companies to release the number of Black employees that they had in leadership and executive positions. And my friends, the answers some of these companies have been giving are not so good. But on the other end of that, I have also discovered a lot of great brands that have lots and lots of Black people on their executive boards and in leadership positions. So I'm excited to give those brands a try. I believe Mented Cosmetics was 100% Black owned. I'm gonna put the answer on the screen. And the Lip Bar, I believe, was 75% Black owned. Both of their CEOs are wonderful Black women. We are so excited to support them on my channel and try some of their products. I have an order from Colored Raine that is on its way. Unfortunately, it didn't make it in time for this video, and I really wanted to put something up for you guys to start talking about these. I plan on placing an order from Bakerie, placing an order from Uoma Beauty. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to Briogio. I have their essential oils trio that they came out with Kathleen Lights, and this is a Black-owned brand as well. I definitely recommend if you're into essential oils, but like you're a little worried because they're kind of pricey. This Kathleen Lights thing they put together, you get 3 different essential oil blends for $40, which is like unheard of when it comes to essential oils. They're usually like $20 each, so it's a really good deal. This one's my favorite. It's called Lavender and Chill, has lavender and eucalyptus in it. Smells so good. Ugh. You missed the last video I posted last Wednesday. I only posted one video the whole week, and it was because I really wanted to focus on the Black Lives Matter movement. I wanted to uplift other voices in the community. I wanted to focus on educating myself on how to be a better ally and just share as many resources as I could, and it just didn't feel right to be making makeup videos. And it still doesn't necessarily feel right to me making something as trivial as a makeup video, but I figured I would like to use the small platform that I have to uplift some Black-owned brands. So if you want to see me review this eyeshadow palette from Mented Cosmetics and this blush and bronzer duo from the Lip Bar, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching because it's coming at you right now. Ooh, also I should mention both of these brands are vegan and cruelty-free. Heck yeah, we'd love to see it. All right, so I already have my base on, my foundation, my concealer, my powder, and my brows. So let's take an up close and personal look at this palette because it's beautiful. So you can see it's a neutrals palette, and you might be thinking, hey, you dumb lady, I have so many neutrals palettes. Why would I need another one? Well, look at these colors, and also look at this pan size. Look at how big these are. These pans are enormous. You get like 4 times the normal amount of eyeshadow that you would get in any other eyeshadow palette. This is amazing. And I'm a real big fan of the tones in here. I feel like sometimes you get a neutral palette and they give you like 6 shades of cream that all look exactly the same on your eyes. Or they give you like 6 shades of taupe that all look exactly the same on the eyes. And I'm like, why did you make a 16 pan eyeshadow palette if only 10 of them are different? Like, I don't get it. So I was a real big fan that all of these shades like look wildly different from each other. I just think you don't see that so often anymore in neutral palette. Let me just get into the application. You don't want to see me talk about it anymore. You just want to see it on my eyes. So I would be remiss if I did not use any of these beautiful shimmer shades. So I think I'm gonna dip into this one to start with. I'll be sure to put all the shade names on the screen. And look at this beautiful mirror. This is like a high quality mirror. Look, there I am on the camera. All right, so the first shade I'm gonna be applying is this beautiful bronzy shimmery shade all over the lid. Like very coppery. Wow. Talk about being fully opaque. Holy moly, man, this looks awesome. That took nothing. That took no product. There's still so much product on my finger. Oh my gosh. I've been really loving applying shimmers first lately. I used to really have it in my head that you had to go like crease color, then outer corner color, and then lid color, but lately I've been like just throwing the lid color on first. I don't know, I feel like it's been working for me. This is like a pumpkin spice color. It's like very coppery. You get so much product in the pan, but you barely have to use any product at all in the pan. I feel like this eyeshadow palette would take me like years and years and years to hit pan on any of these. Has there ever been a more beautiful eyeshadow shade? No, there hasn't. There is no debating it. Look at this. I love oranges too anyways. I'm just like an orange loving lady, so like the fact that this is pulling as copper as it is on my eyes is just like bringing me so much joy. And I don't even feel like this is a fall palette. When I first saw it, I was like, neutrals, I guess this will be good for the fall, but like, no. I am the summertime pumpkin queen, and wow. I'm speechless at this eyeshadow shade. I cannot believe how much I love it. Wow. Say wow one more time. Wow. Okay, so we know I'm a huge fan of the shimmers so far, but I feel like the true test of a palette being good is the mattes, because mattes seem like they're definitely harder to formulate than shimmers. So what do I want to use for my crease color? I think I want to dig into this like beautiful peachy shade to start. I want to start with this color in my crease. Dipping in with this tiny little crease brush here. Ooh. Okay, a lot of kickback in the pan, but really I don't mind that at all because usually that implies to me that the shades are gonna blend really well, so I feel like that's a good sign. Ooh, okay, this is pretty. I should have known that this was gonna look light on the eye because it looks light in the pan, but you know how sometimes you look at shades in the pan and they look totally different on the eye? They like look darker on the eye. This does not. This is totally true to color. I like it. At first I was like, this might be a little too light for the crease, but for summertime, I kind of like a lighter color in the crease, you know? Did that not just blend effortlessly? You saw that. You saw that happen in real time. I am not the best blender. I will be honest with myself. My eyeshadow blending is not always 100, but that was 105. Like, that was so easy to do. I should have told you how much this palette was from the start. I'm so sorry. This palette is $28, and I would have to say for the size of these pans and how good it's performing so far, I think it's worth every penny. Okay, so I could stop this here, but I really want to give you guys like a greater review of the shades, so I think I want to try one more shade. I think I'm going to take, should I do this brown or this brown? I'd say the biggest difference is this one's a little more neutral and this one's a little more warm toned. Okay, we'll do the warm tone brown, and I'm gonna try to put that on the lash line. Okay, using an angled brush here. Quite a bit of kickback again. I've noticed that with all of the mattes so far, but again, they're blending so easily I don't even care. Okay, not quite as dark as I expected it to be, but I didn't put that much on the brush either. I also could have wet my brush. Yeah, let's do that. So I have some product on here, and I'm just gonna hit it with my setting spray to try to get a bit more of like a liner-like application. I have a feeling if I were blending this out on the eye, it would look deeper to start with, but because I'm using it on an angled brush like it's an eyeliner, I'm gonna try it wet. There we go, that's the pigmentation I was looking for. Alright, that applied beautifully, and as you can see, despite there being kickback in the pan, there is no fallout on my face whatsoever. Okay, what do you think? Should I call it quits here and move on to the rest of the face, or should I do one more color? What's that? This isn't a live video, you can't vote? Great, we're doing one more color. Alright, let's put something on the lower lash line. Okay, let's dip into this one, kind of like a mustardy color. It's like a rusty mustard. It's like yellowy, but also orangey. Wow, I'm excellent at describing colors. How nice is that? Oh, that's just tied it together so nicely. It's like golden. That's what this color is. What did I call it? A yellowy orange? It's golden. I would say this is a beautiful golden color. All right, and I have no fallout from this whatsoever. These eyes are beautiful. I love this eye look so much. This is going so great so far. I think what we should do next is put some mascara on and then move on to the products from the lip bar. All right, if I wasn't already obsessed with this eye look, now that it has mascara on, I am super obsessed. Wow, look how pretty my eyes look. I feel like this makes my brown eyes look just like extra brown. I don't know, I feel like orange and like coppery tones really complement brown eyes, which is great. All right, so let's move on to this blush and bronzer duo from the lip bar. You guys, this is so innovative. Look at this. Okay, so you have your bronzer on top and then your blush on the bottom and then we have a nice, beautiful mirror here. This is another example of a fantastic mirror. You know, if you are a big makeup fan and lover like I am, that not all mirrors are created equal and some makeup mirrors suck. But this is a good makeup mirror. The blush I'm a little intimidated by. I have to say the blush looks like crazy sparkly. It might be intended to be more of a blush topper. We'll see. We're gonna try it out together. But the bronzer, I swatched the bronzer earlier and the tone is like chef's kiss. Absolutely beautiful. Kind of like a cross between a bronzer and a contour. Like, it's warm toned, you can see it's warm toned, but it's more on the neutral side. So I'm hoping it's not gonna pull orange on my face. That's an issue I constantly struggle with bronzers. This is in the shade Travel Bug. All of their little blush and bronzer duos have such cute shade names. I love this. It's called Travel Bug. It even has instructions on the back. How sweet. Instructions and a little diagram here. It says, sweep bronzer all over face for added warmth, or apply on the hollows of your cheeks for warm contouring. Add highlight blush to cheekbones. Don't forget the apples. Okay, so they call it a highlight blush. They're aware it looks like a highlight. Oh my gosh, and they both have different names. Okay, so the duo is called Travel Bug, but the bronzer is called Passport Stamps, and the blush is called Foreign Currency. How cute. I love it so much. Okay, so let's dip into this bronzer here. I'm gonna be going in with this Eco Tools blush brush. I use it for blush and bronzer. Let me dip lightly into this because I don't know how pigmented it is, so. Ooh, quite a bit of kickback in the pan. Like I said with the eyeshadows before though, that's usually a good sign that it's gonna blend really nicely. I'm gonna use my little mirror just because I don't want the kickback to get everywhere. All right, let's go in, let's apply. Ooh, okay. Pigment, hello, hi, how are you? I didn't even tap off the brush, did I? You guys, I'm making so many mistakes, I'm so sorry. Learn from me, do not make the same mistakes. Yeah, that was a heavy hand, that's my bad. I'll do better on the other cheek, don't worry. Actually, let me just go right into the other cheek here. Yeah, see, that's a good application. That looks much better. This is a little much. But usually what I can do if I over apply bronzer is just go right in with my finger, pick up any of the excess there. This is blending really nicely, even with my finger here, TBH. What a beautiful shade. Just focus on this side. Don't look at this side, please. But see how that gave me like a nice warmth without looking orange? And you could see, I don't know if you could tell in the pan, it looked pretty shimmery. On the cheek, there's like no glitter particles or anything. I definitely say it's more like satiny. Okay, let's do a little bit of the forehead bronzing. I always like to bronze up my forehead just a little bit. Throw your brush up there, see what happens. Okay, I'm a huge fan of that bronzer. That bronzer blended beautifully and the tone is really, really nice. Like I said, there was a good amount of kick up in the pan here, but it blended so nicely, and I think that's why. Let's try this blush. And they did say it was a highlight blush. I am a little nervous that this is gonna look silly on its own. I don't think it will though. I think that I will be nervous and then I'll put it on and I think it'll look great. Okay, dipping into this blush, which is called Foreign Currency, so cute. Okay, same sort of deal, little bit of kick up in the pan. Not as much as the bronzer though, but I'm gonna tap it off this time. I learned my lesson. This is very pigmented. Oh, she's shiny, shiny. Okay, yeah, this is like a highlighty blush, but it's like Milani Luminoso, but with even more Luminoso, like with even more shine. But there is no glitter here. There is no glitter whatsoever, and I don't think it's drawing attention to the texture on my skin. I like that it doesn't look that different as the bronzer. Like, I think that's why I put it on, and at first I was like, wait, did anything happen? Is there anything there? And I think the tones of both the blush and bronzer go together really nicely. Like, you can tell they are meant to be together because they flow like seamlessly into each other. I feel like you can't tell where the blush ends and the bronzer starts, which is what I want in a blush and bronzer combo. This is really pretty. I could see this being both a topper and a blush on its own. I was worried that it would be too shiny and not enough color pigment, but like there's plenty of pigment there. I definitely look flushed. I'm a big fan of that. That looks so pretty. All right, let me spray my face. All right, and with that, this is my finished look, and I think it's really, really pretty. I feel so glowy, I feel super bronzy. There is no highlight on my face whatsoever other than this highlighty blush. And wow, I am like glowing, but it's a very like blinding glow from within. You know, like it's a glow from within, but it's like more than just like a healthy glow. It's like I'm not just healthy, I'm like suspiciously healthy. I don't know. I just think it looks so pretty. The products performed effortlessly. They're really user-friendly. So if you're someone who struggles with bronzer and you struggle with the amount of bronzer to put on, I feel like this blended really well. Even when I over applied on this side, I was able to fix it just by lightly tapping it with my fingers, and that's not common, my friends. I have ruined makeup looks before by over applying and not being able to remove them. This product was incredibly easy to fix. And how about this eyeshadow palette? Effortless eye look, probably the quickest eye look I've ever done because it just didn't take long to blend at all. The pan size, unbelievable. The volume in this bus, astronomical. I just had a really easy time with this eyeshadow palette. I feel like if you don't have a neutral palette in your life, start with this one. This is a great beginner-friendly, user-friendly eyeshadow palette. I think it performed awesome. Like I said, I don't have a ton of other neutral eyeshadow palettes, but like, I might just get rid of Modern Renaissance because I don't know if I need it anymore after this. These colors are great, and I'm really impressed with all the products I tried today. Like I said, I have some more makeup products coming from Black-owned beauty brands that I intend on trying in the future. Definitely want to continue to support those on my channel because, you guys, there's a lot of makeup brands that have terrible representation on their boards. Definitely check out that account, Pull Up for Change, on Instagram, started by the creator of Uoma Beauty. You will be shocked at some of these executive boards. Morphe has 3% of Black people in leadership positions or executive positions on their board. How embarrassing is that? Definitely want to continue shouting out brands that promote diversity on their boards because why wouldn't you want to do that? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!